Hey there, Aaron with Aaron's Tech Corner here, back for talking about the Model 3 standard range audio upgrade project. And what I'm going to talk about today are the door speakers, which I'm going to be putting in some 6.5-inch woofers. I've chosen the AudioFrog GS60s, which is this in front of us. It's a really nice speaker. It's not their highest end line, it's kind of their mid-range line. They're about $300 a pair. Their GB60s are the ones that everyone really raves about, but they're about $900 a pair, so I just didn't quite want to go there yet. Connections are some standard, I think they're like the 4.8 millimeter spade connectors, and it's not terribly deep. It's a little over 2 inches, so it actually will fit in the door really nicely without any major modifications. So we're going to go with this, and then what I've gone ahead and done is printed up some adapter brackets on my 3D printer, and this is a PETG material, so it's really resilient against heat and things, so good for automotive environment. And what I've done is I've actually this is available from I think it's Travis Lotto or Travis Yotto. I'm not sure the best way to say that, but hopefully I'm not doing that too bad. He installed focals in his car, Utopias, but he's made these brackets all available for free on his GrabCAD account, and these actually work really well for any 6.5. By default, if you print the blank ones up, these holes aren't drilled, and then this center ring's actually a little bit smaller. So what I had to do was I printed it up, and then I actually just cut the center ring back a little bit with a jigsaw. And I could have gone in the 3D file and actually modified it, but I just wanted to see how it all worked without that. So, and then I drilled the holes so they meet up with the speaker. So, and then at the top of this bracket, there's a hole to pass the wires through. So now what we can do here is we can take our speaker here, rotate this guy around, stick that kind of in there. Sorry about this, it's hard to do a little one-handed camera action. I actually just show the finished one because that's easier, but that fits really nicely. But I'll just explain a few more things really quick before I show you the finished one over here. But the Amped Garage, I'm going to say thank you to them for actually sponsoring me for this and actually providing these connectors. I've used their connectors now for the tweeters and the mid-range, and this is going to be using their connector for the door speakers. So this allows us to basically use the factory door connector and not have to cut anything. You can specify on this end what you want for connectors. The ones I was sent actually have like the bigger of like 4.8 and the smaller, I think 2.8 millimeter connector. Unfortunately, that's not going to work for these speakers. And the other issue we're going to have is that with these connectors on at the end, it's not going to pass through that little hole that's right here. Now, see, that won't quite go through there. So what I'm going to actually do is cut the ends of these off, just snip, and then take a get some more of these. Here we go. These little 4.8 millimeter ones, and you just crimp them on. And you can use pliers, or the best thing is to actually use a proper crimping tool, which these are about $10. They're not too bad. This particular brand you can buy on Amazon, and it comes with a ton of those connectors for $20. So that's a good deal if you ever need to do that a lot. Probably not after this project, but you never know. The Amped Garage connectors are really nice. Like I said, they've got the fabric tape around them to prevent some rattly and noise. They come with some zip ties and some pieces of foam to kind of keep everything from rubbing. So let's dive into the finished product over here. So this guy, if you look, you can see I've got the speaker wire coming right out there. This is mounted, and what I've done is I actually put some foam. Yeah, I kind of see it peeking out a little bit here between the speaker and here. I use the Resonx CCF foam, which is really great for decoupling your door panels when you're doing noise dampening. And I'm also using it on these as speaker gasketing. I also put some on the back side. So when you flip it over, you can see I've got those bigger connectors crimped on, and they just pass on through. So yeah, I mean, it barely sticks out past this adapter, so it's plenty of door depth. And I just use some on hand, I think these are 4 millimeter hex bolts, or 4mm, yeah, hex bolts with nuts and everything. Just tighten it up, and that's it. So I guess, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll get this guy done, and I'll talk next about the actual installation process. Thanks for watching.